If you're over 60 and eating protein, but still losing muscle, this is why. It's not your age, it's your leucine threshold. And guess what? Whole eggs and beef liver might be your secret weapon. Here's why your body isn't responding to chicken or protein shakes the way you think it should. Alright, everyone. Hi, I'm Marc Bates. I'm a metabolic health coach, and this is part of my question and answer series, Why Eggs and Liver Build Muscle in Seniors When Whey and Chicken Fail. Okay, let's get to the question. You mentioned that older adults often need double the leucine to trigger the same mTOR response as young adults. This is fascinating. Can you explain why leucine specifically is so critical for this pathway, and what makes whole eggs and beef liver superior leucine sources compared to other protein options seniors might typically choose? Well, yeah, absolutely I can do that, right? Leucine is a linchpin amino acid for muscle health, especially in aging. Let's explore why leucine is so uniquely powerful and why whole eggs and beef liver outclass many senior-friendly protein sources like skim milk or pea protein. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't like pea protein at all. Okay, why leucine is the master key to muscle growth? mTOR1 activation. Leucine is the primary amino acid that directly activates mTOR1, this master switch that turns on muscle protein synthesis, right? MPS. mTOR1 acts like a gatekeeper. Without enough leucine, the gate doesn't open, no matter how, or doesn't fully open, no matter how much other protein you may have eaten. It activates mTOR by interacting with cestrin-2, a cellular leucine sensor. When leucine binds, cestrin-2 releases its brake on mTOR1. Okay? So think of leucine as the ignition key to build muscle building. The other amino acids are like fuel, but without the key, the engine won't start. But there is something called age-related leucine resistance. In older adults, the muscle cell's leucine threshold increases. It takes more leucine to generate the same mTOR1 activity. The reasons include decreased mTOR1 sensitivity to leucine, blunted amino acid transport into muscle, and higher levels of inflammatory cytokines that interfere with anabolic signaling. Typical leucine thresholds to activate mTOR. In young adults, 1.7 to 2.5 grams per meal. In older adults, it can get to 3 to 4 grams per meal before you activate it. So you can see there's a significant difference there. Whole eggs and beef liver are exceptional leucine sources. Most seniors are told to eat lean proteins like chicken breast, whey shakes, or skim milk, but these often fail to deliver enough leucine or supporting cofactors for optimal muscle signaling. Here's why whole eggs and beef liver are superior. Whole eggs. The leucine content is approximately half a gram per egg, so you need 3 to 4 eggs in the morning to meet your leucine threshold. mTOR synergy. Egg yolks contain phospholipids, cholesterol, and micronutrients like choline and biotin that support mTOR and mitochondrial health. Study spotlight. In one study, whole eggs stimulated 45% more MPS than egg whites alone, despite identical protein content. The yolk matters. Okay, so egg whites give you protein. Whole eggs give you the growth. Then beef liver. Leucine content is 2.8 grams per 100 grams of beef liver, about 3.5 ounces. It's an excellent density. Cofactors, packed with vitamin A, B12, zinc, iron, and copper, all crucial for mitochondrial function, redox balance, and mTOR regulation. Anti-sarcopenia effect. The dense nutrient profile in liver supports muscle stem cell health, satellite cells, and reduces inflammation, both essential for overcoming anabolic resistance. Bonus, liver also contains carnitine, which boosts fatty acid oxidation and supports energy production in muscle. All right? Let's talk about leucine density. How common proteins stack up. Okay, so we've already talked about the fact that beef liver per 100 gram of beef liver has 2.8 grams of leucine. It's very high in leucine and dense in micronutrients. Whole eggs have 1.4 gram per 2 eggs, and this is highly bioavailable and cofactor synergy. But remember, 1.4 for 2 eggs of leucine. If you're looking to stimulate leucine, that's why you really need to eat 3 to 4. And I'd go for 4 eggs. I usually eat 4 to 5 eggs every morning. Okay, whey isolate. You can get this specifically. 10 to 12 grams of leucine, okay, per 100 grams. High leucine but lacks cofactors and oxidizes easily, which is why we don't suggest it. And plus, it's really a version of milk. It's a highly processed version of milk, okay? And I don't like overly processed items. Okay, chicken breast. 1.7 to 1.9 grams per 100 grams, 3.5 ounces of chicken breast. It's adequate, but low fat and micronutrient sparse. And are you really going to eat 2 whole chicken breasts or 3 chicken thighs or whatever? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, tofu, firm, 0.6 grams. But here's the problem. It's very low in leucine, and because it's soy-based, the protein sources in it are low bioavailable. Skim milk, 1 cup, has about 0.8 grams and requires multiple servings to reach the threshold. And who likes drinking skim milk? And pea protein powder, right? 2.2 grams per 30 grams. So that's generally 1 big scoop of pea protein powder. That's decent, but it's limited in other essential amino acids, and pea protein is not very bioavailable, so you got a problem with that. And there are problems with pea protein because pea protein have been linked to things like Parkinson's in elderly people. I've got that. That'll be a whole different video at some point. But pea protein is not good. Okay. The key isn't just total protein. It's leucine density and co-nutrient context. All right. All right. Practical target for older adults. That's anyone 60 or over, right? And if you're really metabolically challenged, yeah, you could be 50 and be in this group, right? To maximize mTOR signaling and muscle retention, aim for 3 to 4 grams of leucine per meal, ideally from animal-based proteins. That's where they're the most bioavailable. Combine this with some resistance training, which sensitizes the muscle to leucine and other amino acids. Doesn't mean you have to hit the gym real hard. Resistance training could simply be working against your body weight, doing squats, right? Doing push-ups, wall push-ups, or regular push-ups if you can do regular push-ups. Anything just to get a little bit of push on the muscles to get them in that building mode, right? Sample anabolic breakfast would be 3 whole eggs. It's 1.5 grams of leucine. 2 ounces of beef liver, about 1.6 grams of leucine. Okay, 1 ounce of grass-fed cheese, about 0.7 grams of leucine. You got a total there of 3.8 grams of leucine, and plus a lot of mTOR co-nutrients. Now, I'm not a big fan of liver, quite honestly. What I do is I eat 4 to 5 whole eggs every day. I like eggs, and I eat with it 3 grams of beef liver that's been freeze dried and put it into pill form, and I drink that along with a bunch of other things. But that gets me the eggs and enough beef liver that I'm definitely getting well over that 3 to 4 grams per day. And that's what I suggest. And I have the same problem, guys, with building muscles later here. Okay, so in summary, leucine is the master activator of mTOR1, the gateway to muscle growth. Older adults face a higher leucine threshold due to metabolic inflexibility, inflammation, and reduced nutrient signaling. Whole eggs and beef liver provide leucine plus the macronutrients that fuel the mTOR mitochondrial muscle axis. This is why ancestral and carnivore style diets rich in these foods help seniors regain muscle strength and resilience. All right? Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you want some tips, leave me a message. We'll answer you right away. We are a community here. We're here to help each other. If you have things that you are very interested in, you want me to cover, put that in the comments as well. Let me work on it for you. Right? I love doing videos that you've asked for. Also, if you haven't done so, please like, subscribe, share this video with people that you might need it. It helps the channel a great deal, and I thank you for that, and it will help a bunch of other people. So thank you very much.